Hello guys, the Oklahoman here. We did a 48 member all mastermind MSR today. And these are the people who started out with us, 1 p.m.-ish. This is my birthday present to myself. Got 48 masterminds together. We tried this on Black Friday. Only were able to get 24 masterminds together. So I was really pleased to have this kind of turnout and this kind of interest. We had a lot of people who wanted to participate, who were online, ready to go, and we just filled the lead. So we're going to see what we can do about either doing this again so that other people can participate, or kind of what we want to do from here. So first thing we kind of noticed after we got started here is that the pylons were playing hide and seek with us. With this many people and this many objects kind of floating around, sometimes the pylons were disappearing on us. It was I guess the last thing the game felt like it needed to draw for us. So that was a little bit confusing, and but also I think at this phase, in the pylon phase, I don't think we need the pets out, and so I think that will be one thing probably we'll change for next time. Don't think the pets are going to help us that much on the pylons. I think we can knock them out ourselves. So here's at the end of that. Shields just went down. We are now going to go in and plant bombs. We did this part of it just like we have always done. You can see somebody did a incandescence there to get everybody up and onto the ship. Yeah, we planted the bombs and handled everything here just like we normally do. I am waiting for people to plant 3 bombs and then calling for us to go in after Yukon. After you get 3 bombs planted, you've maxed out your time there. It's nice to get all 6. There are people who are working on badges and stuff, but in the interest of time, and certainly in this case, we wanted to get in there and get after Yukon pretty fast. So here again, kind of the same thing as before. We're not seeing anything in the bowl, so my graphics at this point, I've cranked them down to minimal, and so just not seeing anything down in there. Can't tell if he's up yet or not. Thinking he should be. So I'm going to go in here in just a second, see if I can find him and target him. And what do you know? Kind of poof, there he is. And so we'll target him. My normal strategy here, just because I love to throw this Ion Judgment down on everybody and then get their aggro. Of course, I die. Have a self-res, so we'll get back up. And honestly, I expected to use all 8 of those reses you see in my inspiration tray. Ended up not having to use any of them. So I did use a heal there, but other than that, once we got people in the bowl, started pounding away on Yukon here, this part of it went just the same as the others. I've got a gang war going here. I know some other people with thugs have brought in a gang war too. All of us have started our pets really kind of focused on Yukon, so we're going to start whittling away at him here. Going to have to debuff him some, and just keep overwhelming him with that. You can chase the priests if you want and keep them from healing them. I think most times we just kind of keep pounding straight on Yukon, just try and overwhelm him and get him out of the picture as quick as possible. And of course that will add a last little bit of time. Zoomed out here so you can kind of see a little bit better about what the bowl looks like right now. Now I wanted to mention something here. Yukon's gonna go down here in a little bit, but we did have a couple of concerns just because we didn't know. We haven't done this before. We didn't know who was going to show up. We didn't know if we might have, 6 level 50s and then everybody else would be level 10s or something like that. So we kind of weren't sure how we might handle pulling, those kind of things. So we came up with another strategy to try right here after we see Yukon go down. And I'm going to explain that part of it here to you. There goes Yukon. And so what we did then was, rather than stay in the bowl, we did what we call the Ultranox maneuver. And this is because Ultranox came up with this idea, and we said, let's try it. So you can see we've got 3 different sections there. We were all working on different sections of the wings of the plane, of the mothership. And so 2 on each section. We did that. And we were managing it just fine. So we said, well, at 10 minutes, let's all dive back into the bowl and see how we do there. And that's what we did. So this is us jumping back in the bowl, and everything went fine here. So, just a lesson learned for me. I think stick with the standard procedure on that one. I think we can manage it. So, so here we are towards the end of the raid. Shields are coming back up right now, and you can see everybody's still full health, doing great. So that's why I say I think we can just stay in the bowl and drag people in. I think we'll be okay with that. But now we're back at Point du Hoc, got teleported back out, and we are going to now go after the drop ship. So always amazes me, some people drop out at this point. I guess they just don't want those, extra merits or whatever. But there is the mothership, or I'm sorry, the drop ship. So we're going to go pound on this. It takes a little bit longer, kind of like with Yukon, versus a normal league, to take out the drop ship for us. We're not really able to freeze the drop ship like we can a lot of times, but we're going to keep throwing debuffs on it and damaging it, and keep working on that. So like I say, with Yukon, some MSRs I do, he goes down real quick, and then other times it takes a little bit longer. And this is it just kind of depends on the makeup of the league that you end up with. So we're going to keep working on this, and again, handle this part just like we do with a normal raid, and didn't have to do anything special here. It's not long for this world. Yeah, so like I said at the beginning of this was today's my 50th birthday. This was my present to myself. I really appreciate everybody coming out and being part of this, and so many people being interested in doing this. I really appreciate all that enthusiasm and support. We ended up at the end of the raid with basically the same as we started with. We did have somebody drop on Team 4, but so that's it. Thanks.